Hey Talk Nation, how's it going? Welcome to another Talk and Movie Reviews. Today I'm reviewing It Chapter 2. If you've seen the first chapter, it was about kids and stuff trying to get away from the clown or so. There's a clown or so that was attacking the town or so, and then the kids end up trying to save themselves from this clown. The first movie was really good and stuff because I really liked the chapter 1. I would give that one probably 7 stars. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to review it because I didn't start my channel up then. My channel is pretty new and stuff, as you can see. So yeah, anyways, let's get into chapter 2 and what I think about it. But the first movie was super good and it had super talented actresses. Also, the clown was super talented and stuff. Anyways, let's get into chapter 2. The chapter 2, the actors and stuff were pretty super good. Like, I was pretty impressed with the actors. Unfortunately, I don't know all their names. I'm gonna have to look it up on my phone. I'm not an idiot. Okay, I'm an idiot. It's hard to memorize all the actors' name, but they all looked like the part, and they all looked like the younger kids did in the past and stuff. So I thought the actors were super great and stuff that they picked. The acting was super good. I love the clown. The clown is creepy looking and stuff. The clown always kills it. The guy who plays the clown, I think it's Killer Cross is the guy's name. I could be wrong, but he super killed it in this movie and stuff. I couldn't believe how long this movie was. It was 2 hours straight. So yeah, I couldn't believe this movie was really drawn out. I wish it was a bit shorter because I felt like you're seeing them as adults and stuff, and then all they're gonna do is eventually defeat the clown. So that's the purpose of the movie. Why does it have to be 2 hours? I was watching this movie and then I realized so many times go on, then I'm looking at my phone and I'm like, holy crap, it's been almost an hour and it's not even over yet. And I was getting super bored with these scenes because they were just dragging on. Well, if you ever seen the first scene was pretty nasty with the clown. These people end up beating up these poor these gay people. They end up beating these kids and stuff that are nasty. That scene did upset me because I'm bisexual myself, so I know how that kind of feels. And then they end up throwing him in the lake, and then the clown eats him. So it was really brutal with this clown. He was eating. There's this one scene with the children and this one kid when he's on this kid or so, she's under the bench or so, and then she has a face thing. I think it's a rash and she can't get rid of it. So, and then he ends up, the clown says, oh, I look this way and stuff, and he's trying to censor her. Then he ends up eating her and stuff. It was super nasty and stuff. It was brutal. Later in the film too, there was this other kid who was getting attacked by the clown or so, and that was super cool as well. But then he ends up getting eaten. Apparently he was in the trailer or so, but then he ends up getting eaten in the ride and stuff, and I'm there's no way he's getting out. And he's banging on the glass, the clown and stuff. That was another thing about this movie. It was really super funny, and I wasn't expecting that. That was my issue with the two films. I don't know if because I'm horror driven, I've watched so many horror movies, I don't find them scary. I find them, sometimes it's funny, and then it's kind of really brutal and stuff, what they do in the film. So yeah, that's what I was saying. It was super funny. I did the first scene too in the restaurant and stuff. I thought was pretty cool, where they were doing the alien thing, and then he ends up taking the chair and going psycho, and then the girl in the restaurant's are you okay? And I'm that's how you would react. Shouldn't she scream or something because they're damaging her dishes and stuff. Yeah, and that part I was okay then. Yeah, it was kind of weird and stuff. Also the scene where they show you the bully guy, he ends up surviving in the well, and then he admits that he killed his father and stuff, then they arrest him. He ends up in a mental facility, and then he has the knife and stuff. They didn't do much with him, unfortunately. I wish they did more. He ends up getting killed from the one guy and stuff in the library. So I wish they kind of done more. And then the other guy you didn't see much of either, which was disappointing. the one who was driving the car. So I thought that was disappointing. Like I thought they could have done more with that. There was also a scene which I was confused, which with the guy that's played by Finn Wolfhard. Is he like gay or so? Because they did a scene where he was gay, and then at the end they showed him carving out a thing. I think that's what that was. Like, I thought that was confusing. Like, honestly, like, I didn't think his character was. So maybe, I guess it changed as an adult, because I thought that was all out confusing and stuff. So at the end, they end up going into this, like, water, like, you know, like the sewers. Then they end up going to this, like, chamber thing. I thought it could have been a better ending. Like, they were imagining, like, the point of the clown is, like, you're imagining your demons, and then that's how you fight them, because you take away those demons and you don't believe it's real. So that's, like, how you defeat the clown. So at the end, he ends up being a baby or so, and then they take his heart out and they squeeze it, which I thought they could have done more. Like, they could have done, maybe they got machine guns or something, like, in their imagining, where they could have fired it at the clown and stuff. I thought that would have been much cooler. Or they could have got cool swords or, like, guns and stuff. I thought they could have done a lot more with the last scene. I thought that sucked. But at the end, they end up jumping into the lake or so. It was a bit cheesy. But then the girl ends up with the chubbier kid, which I was expecting that. I was wanting them to fight over her, and then she has to make a decision. I thought that could have been a better idea with the film. But all in all, that's most of what I'm covering with the film. I don't want to spoil the whole thing for you guys, because if you haven't seen it. But anyways, yeah, this is my review. I thought this film wasn't as good as the first one. I thought the first one was a lot better. Also, like I said earlier, I didn't find it as scary, so compared to the first one. But a lot of people thought the first one was pretty scary. Anyways, let me know what you think. You can leave a comment down below. I thought this film was probably 5 stars. The first one I would give 7. Yeah, so I think the film's pretty much completed now, all in all. Anyways, what did you think of It Chapter 2? Let me know down below, and this is my review, so thank you for watching it. Bye, Talk Nation. Talk Nation, how is it going? Did you watch it in the movie theater? You can let me know down below. If you didn't know, the director is talking about doing more sequels, but it's going to be more about Penny's past, honestly. I do know this movie is based off a book from that like book series or so. I've never watched the book, so a lot of the stuff in the movie was done through like the book and stuff, which is pretty super interesting. So maybe that's why they made a lot of those decisions. Some of it I didn't feel worked, like they could have done better. But all in all, yeah, the director is talking about doing sequels in the future, so you may see that with Pennywise the clown, like his past and stuff. They may be doing that, so I don't know, it may be cooler. So anyways, if you want movie reviews, pro wrestling reviews, or television reviews, please subscribe to my channel. That's what I do on here on Talk Entertainment. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this review, and yeah, more to probably come soon. Okay, Talk Nation, bye, peace.